welcome back to Old Trafford, where it has been all Manchester United for the majority of this game, apart from the first 10 minutes when Everton opened the scoring with James McCarthy. But Angel Di Maria, Wayne Rooney and Manchester United have completely took over since then, and they now lead by 2-1, which puts Manchester United on current results at the top of the table. For Everton's next opponents, it'll be Aston Villa, and they go back home for that at Ferguson Park. Liverpool are currently drawing with, I believe it's Aston Villa or Southampton, one of those two. I've completely forgotten the teams they were facing. But Manchester United will now be put at the top of the table. They are on equal points, but Liverpool have a 2 better goal difference. But now Manchester United will take the lead of the table by 2 points if they manage to win here, and Liverpool are still being held by their opponents. So Manchester United continuing to march on, and it's such a much better season so far for them, and it's exactly what they need. After such a disastrous season last year, there's no real word to describe it other than disastrous, especially by Manchester United's elaborate high standards. It was an unmitigated disaster, but a couple of bright sparks was Aaron Henwood's end to the season, as we said earlier, who trips over his own player. Back there, I think I saw him tripping over his own player. His own momentum took himself out momentarily, but he is back on his feet. And here come Everton with a gap, and there was Eto'o. And here's McGeady, who slipped it through. And Everton have pegged United back, and that will help Liverpool out immensely. And who would have thought that? Everton actually doing Liverpool a favour. But Manchester United started a half like this in the first half and were completely taking Everton to ribbons. Defensive holes starting to show a little bit for United, but not every team is invincible. But as we said, Manchester United currently unbeaten, but Aidan McGeady is now scored himself. So James McCarthy and Aidan McGeady certainly the goal scorers for Everton, but it is still 2-2. So Louis Van Gaal is still technically unbeaten. But Everton now, can they kick it up a gear? Or Manchester United kick it up some more gears? Just don't forget, they ended the first half in about 4th. Here's Aaron Henwood. They just need to calm down, United. Sometimes they do tend to rush things a little bit, but the passing has been absolutely magnificent at times. Oh, and Mata totally sidestepping Rooney's pass and misjudged it, but they do get it back. That's a great header from, I think it was Rojo. Di Maria, who obviously scored that absolute wonder goal against West Ham. He finds Aaron Henwood, and he's denied by Howard. And Juan Mata, I believe that is, comes in and scores himself. Is that Delaney Blind, actually? It might be Delaney Blind with his first goal for United. Although I do remember Blind scoring earlier. I guess we'll find out on the caption. So Henwood shoots. Howard is completely sent the right direction to make the save. Blind goes the other side of Tim Howard, who is still recovering. And Delaney Blind picks up what I believe to be his first goal for Manchester United. And once again, United answering back. Wayne Rooney did that to agree in the first half. And that is Delaney Blind's first goal in Manchester United colours. So I believe all the debutants, or new signings if you like, apart from Ander Herrera, poor guy, is now on the Manchester United score sheet for the season. So only Ander Herrera, I think, is left to score. And obviously Luke Shaw, but he's more of a defender. So no one is really expecting him to score. Now there's no expectations on him. Rooney. Falcao. Now Manchester United upping the gears again. Manchester United just got such better resolve this season. Delaney Blind in only 3 appearances now scored. And with the throw. Here is actually Luke Shaw, who gets his shirt pulled, goes on anyway. And wayward by Luke Shaw, to be honest. Obviously the goal burgers now bit Luke Shaw. He wants to score as well. Here's Delaney Blind. Once again, Aaron Henwood sending Tim Howard in that direction for the save. And I believe Henwood had something of a similar situation to that last season, where his shot rebounded off the keeper. And someone was there to score for him. I thought it was Juan Mata for a moment. And Henwood is working hard, but Everton kept the ball against him. Don't get too comfortable doing that though. Oh, and there's a clash of players there, and it looks like the Everton player, which I believe might have been McGeady, actually felt more of that than Shaw did. Oh, Aaron Henwood running half the length of the pitch again. Is he going to fall for Rooney? And Falcao's coming in as well. Manchester United just such an urgency. Such a different look about them. It is a far cry from last season. It really is. Manchester United is such a different team and such a different air of confidence about them. But they are finding it hard here. Oh, and I think Di Maria was caught, or Blind, was actually caught in possession of the ball. And that is wasted, really. I'm not sure what McCarthy was thinking. I think he really should have crossed the ball. And that proves why. Goal kick to Manchester United. Martinez is making a substitution, and it's Kevin Morales coming on. I'm not sure who it was for. And it actually says Oviedo has gone off. Falcao battling in the air. Falcao is supposed to be most superior in the air, but he didn't win that battle. Oh, Rooney's back flick to Henwood, and Henwood was trying to put it under his own control, but went the wrong way about it. Here's Henwood again. Rooney trying to keep his balance. Manchester City now stamping their authority. I believe it was Aston Villa. Kale Clichy has scored. Oh dear. Here's Di Maria. And still Di Maria. And Di Maria has missed. Cannot believe that. It was stamping their authority. I do apologise there. They're stamping their authority on their opponents, and now leading by 3-1. Oh dear. Goal kick to Everton and brought down by Delaney Blind, and now Morales has actually tackled Henwood out of nowhere. Here is Rojo. Blind. Blind is actually caught out by Eto'o. And Everton are not giving this up. Here's Leighton Baines of all people. Leighton Baines is forward. Tackled by Blind. Loses the ball. Eto'o. And it's rolled through to... I think that might be Ross Barkley. It is. 3-3 here now. It's an absolute classic going on. It's complete back and forth. I don't think you can really fault the Manchester United defending there. They did their part. The ball just kindly rolled to Ross Barkley, and he was in the right place at the right time and slotted it past De Gea. There's not a lot Manchester United could have done there if it was anything different. Right place, right time for Ross Barkley. He makes it Manchester United 3, Everton 3. It is a classic right now. Goals going in left, right and centre. What's going to happen next? And Manchester United really being made to work hard for this. And I think it's probably the most they've been tested since Doncaster Rovers in the Capital One Cup. Rooney fouls. I think it was. I think it might have been McCarthy. Free kick to Everton. It's going to be Leighton Baines to take it. Actually, no, my apologies. It's going to be full Jagielka to take it. Sunderland and Stoke. Sunderland have scored an equaliser at the Stadium of Light. Blind. Mata, poor first touch from Juan Mata. You don't really expect that very often. Falcao to Henwood. Referee looking to play advantage. Blind. He's going to be offside on that occasion, but Tim Howard is going to gather it anyway. I do believe Rooney would have been caught offside had he received the ball. Marcus Rojo. Rooney. Falcao is open but in an offside position. There's not a lot else Rooney could have done there. Headed back in. Aaron Henwood comes up with it and he's missed it. Aaron Henwood, you would have betted your house on him scoring that. And Henwood trying to bend it, and I think he bended it too far in the end. But Aaron Henwood's certainly a lot more upbeat about himself, even though he hasn't scored since Swansea. He's certainly making a lot more for himself than some of the times he did last season. Sometimes Aaron Henwood was off key. Even Aaron Henwood does have off key games though. Liam Osman's coming on. I think it might have been for Barkley who came off. And yes, it was Ross Barkley. So the equaliser number 3 has gone off, and with 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes left to play, this game is finely balanced. Oh, Aaron Henwood again, magnificent tackle. Oh, he's made mincemeat of Seamus Coleman. Aaron Henwood shoots, and he's missed again. Uh-oh. Looks like Aaron Henwood could be getting for drought number 2. Oh, how unfortunate. Oh man, he really is trying. He does not want another drought. And Manchester United, his teammates, I think will be sure to get the ball to him as much as possible because they don't want to suffer through that either. Rooney gathers it, passes to Falcao, down to Mata. Back heels it to Di Maria. And Henwood, and like I said, his teammates are giving him the ball. And Aaron Henwood is responding, constantly shooting, constantly putting Team Howard under pressure. His former teammate, believe it or not, who I believe got his thumb to that. Let's see. The referee's debating it. And it is going to be a corner. Di Maria to take it. Mattis Hummels! He's put it in! Mattis Hummels has scored, and I believe that's his first goal for Manchester United as well. David debutants here, or new signings anyway. I can't believe they're saying debutants here. Mattis Hummels has scored. It's now Manchester United 4, Everton 3. Di Maria yet again. Di Maria is definitely being the answer for Manchester United so far, though I do remember Hummels, I think, scoring earlier in the season. I could be wrong, but Manchester United go ahead again. Can Everton equalise again? I wouldn't put it past them. That is Mattis Hummels' first goal in the Barclays Premier League, which means it's his first goal for United. And this game is going all sorts of places at the moment. 4-3 to Manchester United now. It seems every time Everton get a foothold in the game, Manchester United then peg them back again, only to be pegged back again themselves. There's Gareth Barry. Now McGeady. Is up there covering him. McGeady with the cross. Oh, and a good save. David De Gea off the header of Eto. Well, De Gea, you may not see has had a stellar game, but he made it for his concedings there with a good save. It's going to be Barry with the corner, formerly of Manchester City, would you believe? We'll take it. Oh, and it's not a free header by any means, but he's wide. It's Liam Osman, the substitute. Well, I think it was Shaw coming. No, it wasn't Shaw. It was Rojo, I believe, coming in with him. I think that's what put Osman off in the end. Well, 9 minutes to go, but I wouldn't bet on this being the final score. Falcao, headed down. Di Maria. He has made things happen today, Angel Di Maria. Certainly settling in very nicely. To Mata. And it is he just can't control the ball somehow. Gets pushed. Anyone doesn't take too kindly to that. Anyone fighting. And he's lost the ball, but he'll get the throw in. Luke Shaw will take it. And he's in it again. Tackled by Osman though. And everyone's just going to leave that for a United throw. And also will take it. Seem to be the number 15 at Manchester United. Vail to Mata. Falcao. And now keeping Robin Van Persie on the bench. And again. It's getting forward. I just think Aaron Henwood's having a bit of an off day. His shooting boots aren't on. There's McCarthy. This game is not over yet. You have to remember, Everton have pegged them back twice or 3 times already. Mata. Rooney picked off by Phil Jagielka. He's not going to take too kindly to that neither. McCarthy to Jagielka again. Manchester United marking well. Henwood's going to tackle Phil Gaglioka and come up with the ball. Henwood is probably going to be on his last legs. He's going to run anyway. He's going to shoot. Tim Howard's going to save it. Falcao. Henwood bursts into the box. And offside. Given against Henwood there. And Falcao, I don't think there was a lot more he could have done. Just put it into the box and hope that someone offside. Unfortunately, Henwood was. And he's played a full 90 minutes. Mata. Henwood and his teammates just keep giving him the ball. And Henwood's almost surprised. Well, Henwood skips past. Henwood keeps it. Oh, it's going in. It's going to be deflected. Is Aaron Henwood going to claim it? You can bet your house he will. Aaron Henwood, look at that emotion. Even though it's 5-3, that means a lot to him. Scoring early in the season after last year. Henwood skipped and tumbled and took a hit, and wow, I think that took a deflection. Henwood is going to want that all day. Let's look at this. Ooh, handball maybe. Handball. And that is handball. That is handball for Everton, but the referee plays advantage. Aaron Henwood would have probably earned a penalty anyway, because that was handball for Everton there. I don't think it may have been deliberate. Aaron Henwood gets his second goal of the season. And he will not, I repeat, not have a scoring drought from last season. He's definitely scored again in the first half of the season, which already makes up for the last one he had. But handball would have been given against Everton, surely, because that was deliberate. Well, I don't know if it was deliberate. You wouldn't know, but Henwood's shot was hit with such force anyway that it forced Tim Howard the wrong way, and the Premier League will look to give that to Henwood. He's going to want that all day. I think he'll get it because I think it was... Oh, look at that! The forward ball by Everton has completely caught Manchester United unawares. Samuel Eto'o has scored. Manchester United 5, Everton 4. Listen to this scoreline. Absolutely amazing. Samuel Eto'o is played onside by, I believe it's Matt Hummels. That comes out to absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. And I believe that was Rojo going up for the ball and completely missed him. And Eto'o had the lucky wherewithal to hit it on his head. And this game goes another way now. Surely Everton can't make it 5-5 before the end of the game. Samuel Eto'o scores, and there was a crash of a coin there, I believe. I don't know what that was about. Oh my goodness, this game has been wild. It's had everything. 5-4, Manchester United's advantage. Falcao, there's still time. Here's Blind. Rooney tried to get it back to Blind, and unfortunately he missed out. And finally, this crazy game at Old Trafford is over, and Manchester United just winning it by 5-4 in an absolute thriller, where Aaron Henwood confirms that he will not have a scoring drought for the first half of the season at least. We just have to hope that his second half is just as prolific. Manchester United 5, Everton 4 in this absolute thriller of a game. Best game of the season so far. Wow, what a score and what a game. Absolutely amazing stuff here at Old Trafford this afternoon. Alright, sorry about that. We recovered from technical difficulties just there. I never edited it out, so don't worry everybody. Let's just take you through the final scores of today's crazy day in the Barclays Premier League. Scores everywhere. Manchester City, despite stamping their authority, I said it right that time, game on the game, Aston Villa did give them a scare late on, but Manchester City held on for a 3-2 win at Villa Park. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1 is the score that finished at Stamford Bridge, with Arsene Wenger and Jose Mourinho in another altercation. Hull City 0, Crystal Palace 1 at the KC Stadium. Leicester City and Burnley is 1-1, and finally, rejoicefully, Burnley are finally off the mark with a point. Liverpool have won against West Bromwich Albion, so that will leave them at the top of the table because Manchester United only gained 1 goal after their 5-4 absolute classic at Old Trafford with Everton. Spurs took a 2-1 win Against Southampton, Sunderland at the Stadium of Light, and Stoke City, it finished 1-1. Swansea City concede a loss to Newcastle United, and Harry Redknapp returns to West Ham United and earns a point in a 2-2 draw at Upton Park. So as that means for the tables, as we said, Liverpool still lead, but lose another goal to Manchester United. Now they're only up by... No, I'm reading the 1-1. Actually, Liverpool actually gained a goal on Manchester United. They're now up to 3 goals ahead, but on equal points with 19. Chelsea's win puts them up to third, and tied with Spurs. They're ahead on goal difference. Newcastle United, definitely the surprises of the season so far, in 5th place ahead of Arsenal, ahead of by 2 points, who are equal with Stoke City. Manchester City, early season struggles are definitely telling, but they're starting to probably creep up the table. They will not finish in 8th place, I can guarantee you that. West Brom and Sunderland finished the top 10. Everton dropped to 11 thanks to their loss at United. In the relegation zone, it's West Ham, Leicester City and Burnley, who, despite only scoring their first point of the season, are definitely not in a relegation dogfight to be down there by themselves. Don't count Burnley out to get out of the bottom 3 yet. It's still very early days. We've only had 7 games. But what a day in the Premier League, folks. What a day, certainly.